If you were to ask me what the greatest Disney film was, my answer plain and simple would be Fantasia. Fantasia truly is like no other film. Despite a sequel and Disney trying to recreate it from time to time, it's a unique masterpiece that runs on a simple concept. The music creates the visuals. It's without a doubt a fairly artsy movie, whatever that means, as well as one that won't grab the attention of all audiences, but it is incredible to watch, which is the one thing all movies beg of you to do: watch them. While the stories of other Disney classics like Snow White, The Lion King, or Frozen are certainly more complex, Fantasia shorts are each masterpieces. The iconic Sorcerer's Apprentice short, The Rite of Spring, which seems to inspire dinosaur animations to this day, or the gothic Night on Bald Mountain. Fantasia is just one beautiful piece after another. Some run more abstract than others, but each captures the mood of the music so well, and the imagery has stayed in my mind ever since. A personal favorite of mine is the aforementioned Night on Bald Mountain segment, which is creepy, yet stunning in what we witness as the night where a sort of devil known as the Chernabog creates a party for his demons, ghosts, goblins, and whatever else, really, culminating in the day after as evil disappears as the music of Ave Maria purifies the world. It's not complex, but it never has to be. The shorts provide an experiment and deliver an experience that Disney has never fully replicated. Admittedly, this won't be perfect for everyone. When your movie is incredibly unique, you run the risk of alienating some audiences. Since it's a near silent feature where the only dialogue comes from the introduction, some viewers, especially in the younger crowd, might find themselves wanting something else. In that way, it is slightly more for mature audiences, as most kids are used to conversations to carry stories. Personally, I didn't mind it as a kid, but I'd be lying if I said it was my favorite at a young age. It just is something you have to grow into. Putting aside the possible barrier of a near-silent film, it truly is a spectacular movie, Disney or not. While I've seen packaged films before, this is the one that I rarely, if ever, watch in parts. It's a movie that demands to be seen as it is, in one whole sitting. The theme and concept tie into all the shorts so beautifully that it feels wrong to treat the shorts as separate things. It has to be watched as intended. Compare that to The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh or Melody Time. I personally have never minded watching the shorts separately from each other, because while they're all well made, I mean, it's Disney, of course they're well made, they barely felt like they needed to be strung together. Going back to Fantasia, even if I loved The Night on Bald Mountain a lot more than most of the other shorts, I will gladly go through every short before it, which is all of them, mind you, just to watch that, because that's how it deserves to be viewed, from beginning to end. Still wondering why it's my favorite Disney movie though? Well, a few years back, I did see all of the Walt Disney Animation canon films. That would be from Snow White up till, I believe, Wreck-It Ralph it was at that point. And yeah, it just became pretty clear how special it was. Well, of course, there are more Disney movies than just the animated ones. There's the live action ones, the Pixar, the Star Wars, the Marvel, all of that stuff. And I haven't seen all of them. I'd still say it's safe to say that Fantasia is my favorite of the bunch. I just love it so much. The use of music is incredible and still feels inspiring to this day. And as someone who loves animation, it just shows how animation can be used for more than making kids laugh. We can enhance our imagination with it, expand on our fantasies, and be amazed with what we witness. Fantasia does all of that, and that's why it's my favorite Disney feature. Sure, it might not be for everyone, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to do what it does right, and it does it right. And for me, there's no Disney film that appeals more to me than this. Thank you for watching.